working, that's working. Just waiting to see myself on the screen. I'm on the screen, cool. So now we exit this, we go to here, we do the posts. You know what I could do actually to speed this up a bit? If I made sure that I had these copy and pastes for my URL for YouTube and for URL for YouTube and for Twitch, it would mean that I wouldn't have to do this regularly. Which I think might help a bit. But we're done now. It doesn't take nearly as long as I say it does. Anyway, yes, so Nine Kings since I last played got I think like 2, maybe even 3 updates. Been a while. And so my thinking was that we'd play through a couple of those. If the game doesn't have any background music, because I forget if it does, I'll put some on. I've got some playlists I can put on. But let's just go straight into it. I've tried a little bit of the quest mode, just to sort of try and unlock some stuff, because it's like sort of an exploration thing as well, in the sense of like, you have to do a certain quest with something to unlock another area, and then you do another certain quest there. So it's kind of like that, but what it really is like specific. I'll show you. So we have this map here, and you can see a couple of the ones I've done. You can see a couple of the ones here I've done. I've done a lot of these, what seem to be like normal looking castles, but this is the King of Nothing. And so you start off exclusively doing those, and I've started making my way into these ones. I kind of want to give this one a try. Again, I've tried it once, I'll be completely honest. Let me just quickly check here. Yeah, cool, we're good. This is my favourite king. Each of the kings have a different set of troops, towers, buffs that they can have, you know, stuff like that. For example, the stone is very, very defensive, and like they're the only ones that get walls that protect them. I think my plan is to do this. So the thing is with these trebuchets, the whole point of this one is you're fighting the King of the Nomads. And the King of the Nomads functionally has like nothing that's useful for the King of the Stone. I really don't like this music. Because all it is just atmospheric sounds. Wait, this isn't even... Wait, hold on a second. You're getting audio through. What is that audio? Like, it's a consistent audio as well. Hold on a second, let me just hear my stream. Started making my way into these ones. Oh, it's not coming through. Weird. Huh. That's a bit better. Okay. This quarry here is Maybe that works on this. This quarry here is just buffs all of the damage of all the towers and bases. That's the reason we were going it. Can I put this on stuff? No, I can't. Okay, so that was useless to get. But how was I supposed to know? So generally the logic here is, can you kill the enemies before they get to your base? Or else you lose a life. And what we have to do is somehow survive to the level of... Somehow survive in this game without having access to any form of like upgrades that are actually useful, except for when we get attacked by our own rebels. I think we want... None of these are useful. Okay. I think we might have already lost there without getting... by not getting a policy that's useful. My thinking of the ballista is... My ballista is one of those situations where that thing isn't there to really do any damage, although any form of damage it does is obviously good. It's instead sort of there to... What's the right word? Literally just take a hit. See, this is what makes it hard. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do. Right, my thinking is if I put this here... I can put these out of the way because it doesn't matter. Does the poison actually help us in the long run? No, it didn't. So this is the kind of quests we're going to be dealing with, and it will be a lot of me resetting. And by resetting, I mean dying. Which is technically resetting if you think about it. I've also tried to get into my I don't know what you call it, like a cordial arc, in the sense of just trying to have cordial instead of just consistently having fizzy drinks. It might also be because the fizzy drinks I were drinking have run out. That might also be one of the reasons. I'm not going to say it's the only reason, but it's one of the reasons. What is this? Camp suggesting gain all the stats. That feels like I could use it, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out. This game, normally you're able to manually use that ability, but I've gone against that and instead I've just put it on auto. It does make me slightly worse, because objectively as somebody who is... The AI is not the best when it comes to this stuff, and so you can be better than them, for lack of a better word. I mean, it does more damage, but I'm never destroying a plot. Could put this down. Interestingly enough, even though you wouldn't expect it, the King of Stone has a poison-based thing, which I find quite interesting. Because poison is not what you'd expect from like the robotic-esque aesthetic it's got with like the towers and stone and... But the only thing I could think of is, I guess technically, stone doesn't get poisoned, so they could use it really effectively. Okay, maybe that was the most genius decision I've ever made. Putting those raptors down. Because they run in the back and they distract them for another turn, which allows me to get another attack off. Am I secretly a genius? In this specific context right now? Kinda seems like I am. Or at least it's keeping me alive. Do I want another trebuchet? Is that insane to ask for? We should build some walls, let's be honest. Look at that. Well, this is objectively the longest I've ever gone in this specific challenge. I guess also having these raptors here also allows us to use a lot of the buffs that we get on something. So they're not just like a useless thing that we just sort of have to like take as a hit, you know? Now, do I actually think that the raptors are going to do any functional damage in the long run? No. But having something to put it on is obviously better than having to put it on nothing, you know? Another wall. We expand our kingdom next. No, I want to put something down. Is there any spot that's actually good to put one of these? I could choose there. Do we put more raptors down? No, you've got to up the damage of everything by 2%. I just realised I made a mistake. I definitely should have put it on this quarry, save this space just in case. Yeah, I'll take a sword. I should have taken a shield. What was I doing? I'm not thinking. Which is a real shame because I think this is, as I said, it's the best one we've had. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. But where do I put it? I put it here. You don't get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded. That's probably statistically the best place to put it. That's huge. Every time I think it's huge, the next round immediately is there to humble me. Because instantly that round I'm like, oh, I'm losing. Why am I losing? You like how, objectively from what we've seen... Hold on a second, I'm just trying to think of what I would... I don't have enough to reroll and buy, but I don't want any of these. But do I buy them for an extra turn? No. But yeah, as I was saying, do you like how objectively we have 3 shots? You can put it on that, that's kind of funny. We have three shots of the trebuchet, and then if we haven't killed literally everything in those 3 shots, we lose. And it is getting close. This wall will help, though. Maybe it'll mean we get a second shot off. It did. It did a lot, actually, there. Walls reflect 10% of the damage. You now choose between +3 loot cards. Get loot from all enemy kings. Allow you to pick 3 new slots to unlock. I think this one's the one we go. I think we got to play for the long term, and the long term is... I think the long term is 2 more trebuchets here, and some... Do we put some more raptors down just for sheer numbers? Yes. I'm not 100% sure that my my extra 6 raptors there had a physical effect on anything. Ooh, but what about more raptors? Let's up their health. What is the health on these guys? 56 at the moment. Okay, that's notable. I thought the grey guys were my dudes there for a second. Right, another trebuchet. Only 20 of them left. Okay. I think we've got a problem here. Like a pretty big problem. But it's nothing that more raptors can't solve. Okay, we've failed. We've failed there. I think what we'll do, just so that it isn't just me slamming my head against the wall consistently, is we'll do three goes at every challenge, and then we'll go to a different challenge. And if it means that we go back to a challenge later, then that's what we do. Best, I'll take a wall. What's the blessing? Loans the target plots cards to your hand. Okay, having another wall means goodness. Having another quarry is probably better for now. Because I think we one-shot everything. Yeah. Raptors. Perfect. Okay. Wall up. The wall is huge. We do this so we get a load of money. The wall is holding, so we do more quarries. As soon as that wall hits half health, we send out the raptors. And I do realise how weird everything I'm saying sounds. I should be doing this like every turn. What am I doing? None of these are raptors. I don't need any of these. Oh, I don't think I want to upgrade a trebuchet. I think I'm upgrading the raptors. I like how my raptors can seemingly hold down against the nomads, even though they're not made to do that in any capacity. If we can get to a point where my raptors are able to actually take down like 25% of the enemies, then we've done a great job. Problem is, we just lost that. Isn't a great start, if we're being completely honest. Just made a mistake again. We live and we learn. I don't think we're winning this, and this is our third go at this. So we'll have to move on to a different one. I like how the wall is considered a unit. That's pretty funny. Pick that up. We pick this up. I think I've misunderstood how good the poison was. Maybe my mistake wasn't that... was not realizing what was actually keeping us going. Which maybe that was the... maybe it was the poison. Well, we'll never know. Also, I guess the double damage on the towers was probably pretty good. Although I think attack speed is probably better to get on the trebuchets. I know when I've been able to get the trebuchets attack speed to something insane, it's been good. Start with a Messy Kingdom, start with Earthworks cards. Okay, let's give this one a shot. I've seen a similar one, but it was with tome cards. Okay, so we got a quarry, we got some trappers, we got a ballista. I mean, this is obviously in the wrong place. How would I move this around? This is an obvious thing we have to do. Anything else that's obviously in the wrong place? This is in the wrong place. So here's my logic. We go boom, boom, boom. Then we go boom, boom, boom. So they're here. Everyone's getting buffed. Obviously this is a bad place. In general. But we probably want the quarries there. You reckon having poison go onto my wall means it's poisoned? Oh, I didn't check to see what my policies are. Increase all damage, double the damage on towers. Okay. So actually we kind of want more. Look at the warlock. The walls will go here. God, this music's quite depressing, isn't it? But it does fit the... It's supposed to be like post-apocalyptic or dystopian in some capacity. So it does fit. I mean, this is a great card. This is a great card. I can't get anything else. So, play you. Sadly, this is already Mark 3. But these guys aren't. I guess I could do this. And then overinvest. I probably also need to get a couple more towers instead of focusing all of the units that are not really relevant with the 3 quarries that they've given me. But I don't think I'm going to add anything to these dudes now. I also love my little trap boys that keep putting like... I like to think of them as bear traps, but I think they're just mines. Your closest that's not relevant to us. Neither is that. I'm going to give me a tome to use. Take this, I guess. Get one from each of the... No, we just doubled the damage of the towers again. Well, maybe these guys are just not it. Is that insane to do? Probably. Let's wait until we have a unit we want to replace it with, like at some sort of tower. Like, quarry's really good. Like, what's the damage on this thing already? It's 8.5. So it's not even really comparable to my boys yet. Make peace. I don't think I care for any of the blood stuff. We're gonna put this dude down here. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna last very long. Don't kill my dude. Okay. God, it just doesn't feel fair. My tanks just die instantly. I mean, it's admittedly because they're not scaling very well. Yeah. I guess we can still have these boys exist. Like, I don't really care for them anymore. I've replaced them already with something that will get plus blimmin' 16% damage. What do you think I did wrong there? I don't think the surrounding everybody... I wonder if it's the same amount or if it's just a random. No, it's the same amount. I still think doing this... I still think doing this is right. Still think putting this down here is right as well. And putting the quarries up here. Do this, do this, do this. Put the quarry into this one. We've tidied up a bit. We haven't put the ballistas in the poison. Because who am I against again? I mean, combustion seems decent. Who are my kings that I'm up against? Oh yeah, you can reroll which king you're fighting. That's interesting. I'm trying to think if any of them have like a something I care about in terms of power. I don't think there is. I mean, I guess I could get their turret, which is a weird one. Clone is really good. Revol's pretty good. Use clone on you to get another trebuchet. We use this on you. Now what do we do? I think we do this and we start overhauling over here. Just moving them all there. Save the other spot on the poison. Now it should be the right thing to do to just put another trebuchet here or a flamethrower. Yeah, I've made a mistake of not putting this, not doing the moving of the wall earlier, because now this gets significantly less time on the field. I mean, having access to poison is obviously really good, but it could have been over there and it's not. Destroy. No, I've got enough. Just give me a tower. Yeah, that's a tower technically. Every odd year you just get a random... Yeah, why not? That seems fun. Play the cemetery. I wish I could play in a spot that actually would matter. Oh well. You see how I got 2% damage on this thing? Look, it does 4.4 damage now. Oh wait, is that buffing the imps that get summoned? Maybe that's actually a bit better than I thought it was. I'm good against other Stone Rebellion people, seemingly. Another quarry? probably good in the generally. Who am I not good at? King of Spells I lost to last time, so it makes sense to get rid of them. You know what's good about this? Every odd turn you get an additional card of random. Because functionally what that is just like every odd turn you get to play 2 cards that you want to, that you've gotten previously. At least that's my logic for it. Like, I wouldn't have been able to play the Quarry and the Turret there. Converter's pretty good. Yeah, I think we just play the Converter. Because they inherit the stats of the tower. So it's actually surprisingly good for me. Plus it makes things that attack. And I think converting them just kills them. I could be wrong. Though it's not bad. Oh, I can put it at the front actually. That's pretty good. Ooh, with Earthquake as well. Now, what do I want to get rid of? Well, nothing. But if I return this to my hand, I guess it loses all of its buffs. Ah, that's annoying. These trappers technically wouldn't lose their buff, because they haven't had any buffs. If I put these all down again, we've now got an extra spot at the front where we can put this down. Oh god, that destroyed me. It wasn't even close. I don't think double poison's gonna matter hugely. Another trebuchet might matter though. Put it here. Just on the off chance that we get another one of those that we need. Okay, second time didn't go well. But we did better than we did last time. So that's something to at least be happy about. I think this is the right strategy. And I know it's the thing I do every time we do this. But we're going to change it up a bit by doing this immediately. Does poison even work on the trappers? I've got a sneaking suspicion it doesn't. We're going to try a new strategy. The new strategy is to use every one of our cards immediately. Putting the ballistas here. Putting the trappers just in this like corner over here. I don't think it matters where they are. If they have to move, then I've instantly made a mistake. But no, they get moved there immediately. Well, this is not a good start. I'm going to lose immediately. Guess those trappers having poison was a big deal that needed to be acknowledged. Or maybe it was the extra 2% damage. Okay, look, we tried a new bold strategy. If we lose immediately, then obviously that strategy wasn't the right thing to do. But we tried. Oh, maybe we need the raptors. I put the raptors just like here. All I'm saying is, every time I've had raptors, they've... Oh, no, they immediately died before I could even finish my thought. No, this wasn't the right strategy. I'm strong enough to admit that. I'll only cry about it a bit, and that's fine. On to the final of the stone challenges. Start with gachas all over you. Okay. Yeah, sure. I've never really picked up a gacha. When it gets level 3, trigger a random... Okay, I get you. And I can move one. But... there's not a way to get one instantly, so I just lose, don't I? If I do this, get a gacha, I move it onto here. Yeah, I lose. A flamethrower, because they're flamethrowers, they're cool. Put a flamethrower down. Hope that this one flamethrower can keep us going. Nope. Okay. Rainbow event. Now, last time I used this one, I horrifically died. Sure, I guess I'll put this here. Oh, this one's gonna go a lot quicker than I expected. Yep. I guess are you supposed to take that hit first? If I go like, clone you, Echoform you, got 2 gachas in my hand. No way to trigger these easily though. Maybe if you play the game and you don't automatically control these things, you would be able to succeed there. I'm not sure. What's the blessing? Double the damage. Oh, can't put it in those spots. Also, gacha. Some effects on it have double the effect. Sure. Maybe these golems can hold the line. Got a sneaking suspicion that the answer's no. Wow, this is going to be the quickest L I think we've ever gotten. Although, oh, the wall's kind of holding. Kind of. We only have 1 life, which doesn't bode well, but... I mean, this would probably keep us alive. But let's be honest. It doesn't seem as fun. Also, surely having 9 more of these boys is going to be useful. I just need to get like a single tome effect on them. Which seems to be enchantments, but enchantments are different to buffs. It's a very weird... I don't really understand it. Oh, I just realised I think I'm an idiot. If I get an earthquake, which I should actively search for, I can earthquake the broken down gacha and get more gachas. Give me an earthquake. An earthquake. Yes. Earthquake. More gacha. What? Oh, it's a broken gacha. Oh, you get a broken gacha as well. Is this a buff? It is! It actually is! Look how big they are! Oh, this does nothing. I guess I put a trebuchet here? Look at my boys. Holding the line like the soldiers they are. Maybe I made a mistake of thinking that I'd need anything other than them. You know? Yes. Oh, I wish I had that one as well. Adrenaline? In my soul? That's not considered a buff? That's an enhancement? I'm trying really hard to get how this works. If I get rid of that though, I don't get the 2 under it. I probably should do it though. Right? This feels better in the long run. Like every version of the earthquake that we get. Well, at least the next version of the earthquake is still good. Earthquake. Thank you. Oop. Gotcha. Gotcha. Do I want any of these? Movement speed. You know, plus 400% movement speed, I guess. And then we're not going to be able to get anything out of this. So just do this. I don't think movement speed is actually particularly good on them because they're range units. But I got blinded by the fact it was a buff. I really didn't think of anything else other than that. These dudes are cool. Another king. Gold seems cool. Microsynth. Can I put buffs on you? I hope I can. Wait, they're killing my boys? How can they kill them? I thought they were invincible. No, I want over... Fine, we're picking this up. I 100% the one to the beacon where this library is. I realise that now. But I don't really know what I'm doing here. It's just it survived long enough that I'm sort of just keeping with it. I don't know what to clone. These guys max level? They're not. I'm gonna clone you. And then play another one. Because why not? Is it for each on one adjacent? Oh, okay, so it's not actually that useful to be buffing people that aren't the golems. One more beacons. I love the small golems with the big golem. So I have adrenaline, 4 of them, so every attack they get better. And they've got a couple more attack speed. Put some poison on them. No, that's fine, we're fine. What about this? Yeah, why not? It's not as good on these guys, but... God, they do start slow, and then they just repeatedly get faster and faster and faster. I don't need any of these. Overinvest. Oh, yes, please. They need to get that hit speed up. I don't know why I got these microsynth things. I don't think they're that good. What do I even want on these guys? Like, I don't really have a build other than these dudes. I don't know, I'd take the poison thing. Here seems good, but do that. Because now at least my microsynths are doing some poison ticks. Which increases their damage by like a notable margin, I guess? Maybe? Possibly? More health? I mean, it's health. With how high their stats are, 2%'s not insignificant. Wait, no, it's impossible. There! Golems can't even be close to my abilities. I wish we could get King of Nothing ones. King of Nothing feels like he's overpowered. Because he gets Wildcard, which just allows you to upgrade anything. None of these things particularly help me. This technically does. I'm hoping my microsynths are doing something. Obviously it's not to a level that actually matters, but it's something. I think adding 9 more units is probably better than, frankly, anything I could get here. I don't know, like one of those. Play a Broken Gacha. Why can I play all of these? Why did it allow me to play more of those? Okay, my microsynth's doing something. Did this get upgraded? No, it did not. Oop. I think we just need that initial attack from the golems to do to come out quicker. Max speed of your towers. No. Reroll. Ooh, yes. Plus 1000. Look at that. Everyone has the damage of my most powerful things, which are these dudes. So they got a plus 1000 buff. That's insane. Guess we overinvest onto you. I have no idea why it now is only allowing me to have 2 cards. Wait, is it? Wait, is it? Is that working on these guys as well? No, that's a shame. Are these considered towers, I wonder? Make peace with a kingdom. Ooh. These guys are really useful for me. But this guy is also... No. Get rid of spells. Who cares about spells? Is this... Are they considered a tower? So yeah, there was one of these ones where you can you exclusively got the rainbow cards. So what I did is I had these slimes, and there's also this other one that consolidates your troops into one thing. And so what would happen is the slimes would expand to the next area, and then I just consolidate them into one area again, and then they'd expand again, and then I consolidate, and then they expand again. Needless to say, it was pretty powerful, and almost broke... I had to refresh the game several times, so that... because it broke the game several times, and just sheer number of units that I had. Own a card. Ooh. Is this a constant effect? Why did it allow me to expand and then didn't give me the ability to place a card down? Anyway, so is that still working? No, it's not. Oh, that's a shame. That would have made this even better. If I could get another Gigantify, I would be very, very happy. I mean, Osmosis is not bad, because I could level up this, and that. That's probably the best thing to do. Oh, and it got the blacksmith as well! Okay, how many buffs does this thing have? Okay, it's got 10 adrenaline, so it's going to get to a point where it's good. Okay, get Dispenser. Because why not? But I don't think I'll play it because I want overinvest onto this. I feel like an extra 30% is so huge on these guys. They destroyed my wall! That wall is very, very relevant that I'm definitely just not sort of ignoring. Double movement of all my troops? No. Fine, I'll take it, seeing as you're forcing my hand. Clone. Who do I want that on? I guess I could get another... I could up this. Probably the right decision. Or do you put 2 down, assuming you're going to get more? Yeah, let's put a second one down. I don't know how often it's actually hitting the one I wanted to hit. But if it hits it like every other turn, 10%'s 10%. I mean, I've been ranting and raving about the fact that I can get 30%. The Mycosynths were a good idea. Obviously, they're not at the level of the Golems in terms of power, but they are the second best. Sadly, I don't think any of this is really relevant at the moment until I expand. I don't think I'm going to get a point in which I can expand. This is relevant, though. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in our ability to win here. Who's our King of Greed? Okay. It is interesting because that's the one that we added later. We didn't start at war with him. Oh, that might be the worst dude to fight, actually. No, never mind. He does insta-kill, though, so that was a worry. Wow, I'm glad we didn't I'm glad we weren't too laser focused on a specific quest, because we wouldn't have done this if we were. Right, I am bursting for the toilet, so I'm just going to be back in a bit. I will see you guys in a second. BRB. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry for that. It's a consequence of just trying to stay hydrated. What can you do? Right, what's this one? Start with a single playable, start with Earthworks card. Oh, that's fun. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, so you do this. Good to know. I think the appropriate thing to do is lose. Hourglass. Yeah, why not? I've never used that before. Quarry. Put it trebuchet here. And then we place it here. How long does the timer take? Well, I didn't see it move. Which probably tells me what the answer to my question. Oh yeah, sure, we'll pick this up because quarry exists. Quarry exists, and so we put it here. This is technically useful. Not really, but technically it's useful. Play clock tower again. At no point did that look like it was ever going off. Troops and constructions. Ooh. Beacons needed. Well, okay. I guess we're not going to pick up the tower as well. That beacon is single. This combo here is a combo I absolutely adore. Fine, we'll upgrade the main building, I guess. I do wonder if there's any actual build that just upgrades the main building. I don't know why I didn't refresh there. What do I want from here? Probably you. We 100% should have refreshed there, and we're probably going to come to regret that. I just want to see that bomb go off now. In fact, it's all I can think about. Why did I do that? That was exactly what I didn't want to do. I was trying to keep my money low so that I could double it. Oh, 28's like perfect. Don't know why that went up so much. Is there literally anything here that's helpful to me? In any capacity? Not really. I think I need an earthquake. No, but like I need an earthquake. Thank you. That's technically good. Now I've lost all the stats on it, I know, but there's functionally nothing I could have done. There's another bit. Replace your current hand with copies of your last played cards. Then how would I get raptors? Raptor. Look at that. Look how many seconds they've saved me. So useful. Oh yeah, where are you going to show me that I can expand to? Oh. The ring. You know what, that's fair. I'm sorry that I was mean to you there. Here's mortgage. You can mortgage that at some point. It's technically doing something at the moment. Not like much, but it's technically doing something. Oh god, they died too quickly. No, they died too quickly. No, our last line of defense. Okay. So we did admittedly waste an earthwork already. So what we do is we do this, play one here, we do this. Probably want a spot here. Okay, so we have this. We want to put a beacon thing here. Is this good? I think it's relevant. I'd love a quarry. You want quarries? Neither of you. Gonna double the damage. That's fine. I'm planning on putting one there right now. This is technically something that I can use. Put those down just so that we can earthwork them. I want any of you, like at all. Give me a quarry. A quarry. Yeah. Boop. Your boys can go down again. What do we think about putting poison down in that spot? I don't think it's the right decision. I think the right decision is to put here like this. I think we immediately throw this in here to get another quarry. All boys are doing their job, holding the line. Now with extra poison. Wage war, who do we want? Kinda want greed. Greed is quick. The greed, it might be a mistake to do that. But I think greed's the right decision. I don't like this time boy. Like, he's an easy fight, seemingly. But I just don't like him. What's weird is I like Greed's cards, but I don't ever play Greed because the Greed King has this weird thing where a couple of his troops care about. He has the mercenaries that feel like your front line, and they care about how much money you have. So their unit count is equivalent to how much money you have. Like it might be like for every one you have, you get a unit, or it's every two. I don't know the specifics on that. But the reason why I don't like them would give me an earthwork. Is that worth doing? It also gives me traps, which I don't care about. What do I gain from that? I gain a ballist, a trebuchet that I want. I get earthwork that I want. I get a quarry that I want. That's it. No, that's not worth it. Just double the damage on my dudes again. But yeah, I don't know how you hold the line unless you use other people's troops, which I guess is the logic. Use other people's troops. It always gets to me, and I can't put two and two together. I think we earthwork. Oh, this is actually big, actually. Because I can do here. Is that better? I think that's better. Because all I need now is the ability to put something down there. And then I can immediately earthwork it. Getting 2 spots instead of 1. Like this boy here. What do I want? Oh, no. What do... Okay, none of these are what I want. I'll take the wall, I guess. Is wall better than dispenser? Dispenser was doing some damage. Oh, we'll put dispenser down. Base plot? No, I like the temple. Well, I guess the temple has to go down first. It could be going to the orb boys, I understand that. I've come to terms with the fact the orb boys might be getting some of the power. I don't have enough money. Do I put another trebuchet down, or do I put a wall? Another trebuchet seems like the right decision. I've yet to play the King Time guy. But as I think I've said before, I don't know if I like him. Another trebuchet? Sure. 3 copies of the next card you throw in the pit. Kinda feels fun. Boop. Trebuchet, trebuchet, trebuchet. I wonder if they're at the point where it's like scary yet. Hits per second, 0.5. That doesn't seem particularly scary. Oh, are they getting a bonus from all of the thing around them getting bonuses? Are they like actually secretly not horrendous? Make peace with. Who do I... Okay, time. You're the easiest to fight, but you're the worst to... I don't get anything from you. Probably should have gotten rid of nomads actually, because they're not actually easy to fight. And they give me nothing. Wall? No. Quarry? I'll take. Not a high level quarry. I love the rain of stuff coming down. Ooh, that's good because I didn't want to move that dude in the back anymore. Here? Another quarry? I don't think that trebuchet in the back is actually doing anything. And I think realistically it's a liability. But then again, so is this dude. We are juicing this guy. But I feel like if you start putting all your stuff eggs into one basket, I know they say don't do that, but if you've already started doing it, then my logic is, if you're already doing it, you may as well like keep putting them into that basket. Like once you've started putting them into a basket, I know you're not supposed to do it, but once you've started it, you may as well continue doing it, right? Give me X. No, give me... You're all useless. Make these dudes big. That arguably made them worse there. I don't know why. I guess we'll take the free rerolls. Oh, we should have taken the poison. What was I doing? Ooh. Reroll? Nope. Reroll? Nope. Reroll? Nope. Reroll? Nope. Reroll? This max? It's not. Beacon it is. I wanted the overinvest, if I'm being honest. Oh, look at it. It's doing it 1 a second now. Stop giving me nomads. Static? Probably first critting is the best thing. Because they're only, realistically, they're only going to get their first strike in. Overinvest. You know what, let's not waste a turn on just throwing something into the wishing well. Oh, I lost. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Wait, final assault? Oh. Welp. I don't think we're winning this. I was gonna say, we barely got through the last one. Is that 2? I think that was 3. Let's try this one. Fight against all other kings, start with supplies. Okay. Right, so how do we want to build this? Trebuchet Here. Cauldron. There. Quarry. No, we want a spot where we can buff this dude, so quarry probably goes over here. Flamethrower right there. The trebuchet back. We want a wall. We do. Here. And buff them. Hope to God this is good enough. I mean, these feel like the best things to have. I don't think we want to have a converter for these. Interesting that the rats that get summoned actually don't... Nobody acknowledges them as like an actual thing to kill. Which is interesting. I think if we're going to put anything down, it'd be defenders. Do I let them take up this slot here? Yeah, I just think having something down is good. I'm not even sure if they get the poison. I like how I can re-roll who I like that that's a feature. I'm not sure it's a feature I'll frankly ever use, but I like that it is a feature. I don't like my chances against the King of Spells. Kind of feels like they're always my hard counter kind of thing. I don't think there's anything I particularly want from the King of Spells. That's probably why I consider them bad. No. I know that's the bad thing to do. But I didn't want to use the money. If you get that converter working over time, it might be useful. Yes. I guess we do this. Having 9 more of them means that they'll hold the line a heck of a lot longer. This feels like an end game sort of like final boss thing. Let's put down these trap people for now. Having the upgrade just seems better. Argument to say that the trappers were actually useful and I shouldn't get rid of them. Probably a good argument, but... Another one. Really not sure. Extra damage is extra damage. There's no denying that. I'm not actually going to get to a point where I can get another one of these anytime really soon. I think we do quarry anyway, though. If we lose, we lose. I haven't fought greed at all. Kinda worries me. Put these down. They get a shot off at least before they go. Oh, that was so close. Do I put it here? Or do I put it somewhere else? I think I'll put it there. We do that, and then we put a trebuchet here. Although I think blood is bad in terms of this fight. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. I see the line there. I see the line. I'm not going to blame luck because I don't think luck was the main factor here. I think using this reroll actually will be a bit more useful in the long run. This definitely goes in the middle. Trebuchet definitely goes there. Flamethrower definitely goes in the front. Quarry definitely goes in the back. I think trappers might sneakily be really useful. Flame should be there. Put them there. Put the walls here. Like, they sit there, they take damage. Not a ton of damage, but they take a hit, which means... And they run away, which means that if they can't catch you, that means you get more and more time to do whatever you want. We're not fighting blood. I think that was our mistake early on. Although I didn't really want to fight progress either. Maybe I should have waited until later. What is making that sound? Oh, we'll have to figure something out. I don't think there's anything here I want. It's them again? No, I don't want you. Constructs get this. I've made a notable mistake here. I've only just seen it. By moving this forward. I think if I do this next time, I move all of it forward, including the trebuchet. Mycosynth having damage? Maybe that's good in the long run. Ah, I thought I had that. Thought I had that then. This is a general buff. Yeah, I don't care about the nostalgia thing. None of you hit my bombs! Why did none of you hit my bombs? Hmm. Okay. Let's try this again. We're smarter now. We're faster now. We're third buzzword now. Okay, we do this. This is good. Because it leaves us with some spots. We can a spot here. That we can just put this here. We can put that here. Trappers. I don't think there's a spot for you. I know we said that you were sleeper hits, but then I don't really believe myself anymore. It seems there's a default order to this. If we get blood after this, then we know that it's a seeded thing. You like these guys though. Okay, so it's not a seeded thing. I don't know if they help with that. I don't know if poison helps them. I don't know if poison helps any of these people, if I'm being completely honest. Put them there. I'm honestly surprised that defenders aren't part of the stone group anyway. That feels useful for me, but only if I can expand, which I'm not going to get from you. Okay. We play the trappers, we play this. Clone's huge. Clone is absolutely huge. Because what we do now is we probably clone you. That's pretty huge. We need another tower that can benefit from it. I'm not really sure what tower would. Technically, there's the big explosion tower that this King of Time makes. But I don't think for the second that I want that, actually, for my group. The Bliss is actually not horrendous to have that. Maybe we do that. Maybe we don't go 100% into towers like we initially were doing. I'd like another stone, please. Like another earthwork. Ask and I will not receive, eh? Ah, okay, we've hit the point where we're not good. Earthwork. No, screw it, we're doing this. Okay, earthwork. We do that. Because we want the defenders. We do this. And then we can put that thing there next time we get it. Because I just realised I've gotten rid of it. Still pretty huge. The wall. Perfect. Okay, that's a notable buff. I mean, they all instantly died, so it's not, doesn't feel like it's a notable buff. And the fact that we're also instantly going to die doesn't feel like a notable buff. It wasn't a notable buff. Okay, look, we've done a lot of stone. What is that sound? Okay, so what do we have here? We go into spells. Start with 3 libraries. Kind of feels fun. I don't know how good or bad that is, but oh, this music's not bad. Yeah, I don't know what a tome is and what an enchantment is. Is that weird to say? Like, what's the difference between them? But these are tomes. So we should be putting them on them. Oh, the tome is that and the enchantment's that. Okay, right, got it. I do now know it. What is with this music? I guess I was with the stone people and they're just not exactly music related people. So this is an enhancement. Enchantment. Enchantment? Yeah. You know what's funny is, if I'm not playing King of Stone, I don't want any of the King of the Stone stuff. Like, at all. So when I'm in a battle, they decide to add some random, like, synth drums? I mean, I'm not against it. Far from it, but interesting that they do it. Boom, ba doo doo boom boom. Okay. Oh, am I gonna lose? 4, 3, 2, nope. I mean, this is a huge buff. Do that, why not? Who do we wage war against? Time or stone? Probably neither. Ah, I don't mind fighting forest. Forest is pretty good. What part of me saying forest was pretty good meant I wanted to fight blood again? Huh? No, I'd like an enchantment though. Vampirism. This is when I find out that actually the King of Nature was a huge problem for me and I definitely shouldn't have decided to fight them. How did my tanks survive? Oh, they hit the distant targets. Yep, this is when I lose to nature. Pretty good. I always forget that. Well, I can't throw this in the pit because it's actually a debuff to me if I throw this in the pit. We do this. Integration would actually be a net negative for me. Throw this in the ball, in the area. Make the wizard stronger. Put down this again. Give them explosions. And then comes the wizard battles. Except my wizard battles, my wizards shoot chain lightning and yours don't. Which just means I win. More offerings. Now we just need something to offer. Okay, we were doing really good. And then we weren't. Shamans. Buff allies attack damage based on its own damage. Sure. It would give these guys a bunch of stuff and you nothing. Sure. That seems funny. For better or for worse. They need adrenaline. They probably wanted to fight Father Blimmin' Times. Yeah, another shaman, why not? Because I'm going to sacrifice these shamans to get more of those. Right, whenever used. Okay, so I don't have to use it on you. That's interesting. I wonder how much the 5% health actually is. No, my spellcasters. No. Okay, we try again. But this time, we win. Simple as. So first things first, we play this dude. Then we play this guy. Then we do this, because we don't need another one of those. And then we put the over-investing into this one, and we put the over-investing into this one, and then we throw this away. And then we put the over-investing into this one. Why did they die? They had like 15% extra blimmin' health. Oh, okay. More wizards? Oh, I didn't put a single thing on them, so the library's not doing anything, eh? You know what? I probably should put one thing on them. Probably static. It's some imps. Why, you may wonder, am I getting some imps? But I can immediately sack them. I mean, is that not what imps are there for? They live, then they die. Much as this is working, I definitely do need to get myself some enchantment on them. Like a static. Wage war. Now give me time. Okay, well that one's not time, but I didn't have enough to do anything more. It's like 5% extra damage is nothing to sniff at. Okay, having a bunch of imps is unironically helping me here. And I do wonder if maybe I shouldn't get rid of them. I put them in a bad spot because I was gonna get rid of them. We're gonna get rid of them. And then we're gonna replace them with boars. Just look at this boar. I don't know who's gonna ride it. One of them's gonna ride it. Let's play that on you. It will overinvest on you. And then next turn, I believe in my magicians. Look at them. They actually succeeded. I didn't believe in them at all. I'm gonna be completely honest. I expected them to die. Level up. 75% extra damage. I really should have played... No, it wouldn't have made sense. The King of Time doesn't actually... Because he cares about buffs. And they aren't enchantments. Quite notable. Okay, what's the damage on these guys now? They just don't have the health. There's no way that I'm killing all those demons in that time. No, I think that's probably good. 15% extra on on them as well is probably good. How How do they get their dudes so powerful? Seriously, why has the rebellion got better stuff than me? What are they doing differently? More boars. So that if I survive this round, which, you know, it's up in the air. The answer is that I don't. Okay, well this didn't work. Let's try a different one of the King of Spells as like the final thing we do today. Fight only against the King of Nomad. Why is this such a popular thing? To only fight the King of Nomads. You know what? There's nothing I can... This one kind of feels fun. Like if we go a bit over, we go a bit over. But this seems like a fun one to do. A new unit. Why would I ever use this? Archers are better. This feels like it'd be insane to do. Why would you ever do that? It's just spells and... Okay. So I'm never gonna... No, I can get a buff tower. That's all I want, is the ability to buff my boys. I mean, that just seems good as well. But like, what do I do after I hit the... I think I want farm there. Farm? No, okay. I think we want farm there. So anytime we fight King of Nature, we just want what is it? Propagate? I guess we could also take poison. What is it? No, I'll reroll that. Sure. That one's also not good, but we didn't have enough to get rid of it. The problem is that we're fighting the King of Nature, which means that we can't actually focus on any one group. Because if we focus on any one group, they get destroyed by the elves, who only focus on the back line. Give me farm. Yes, that's what I wanted. Against another person. Regressing them so that I can get more buffs on them feels like it's a no-brainer. Clone's also pretty good, I guess. I think time is like almost needed for this. Because regression is so good. I guess adrenaline's also pretty good as well. On you guys? I mean, this could be useful. If I can get the regression on you boys, please. Regression? Regression? Okay. Come on, I'm going to stop scaling in a second. I need the regression to actually succeed. I mean, static, I guess. More time is good. It is a card that... there it is, regression. No spot to pick. Double movement? No, I think like just upping my damage is good. Is there any downside to... Like, I don't think there's any troops where, like, when they hit level 3 they have an additional effect. It's just... I think it just ups stats. And in a world where... that doesn't matter, I think we're good. I have all this right? It's each per unit gives 1% damage. So putting 9 more units on there should have given me 9% more damage? I'm not sure if the farm is the right decision to put down. You probably want to put something down that gives buffs adjacently. And that's probably going to come back to bite me. Like, is Blacksmith's Tower better in the long run? Maybe. Does that mean I'm going to do that? No. If this works, I mean it works, and then this is the strategy that I always should have done. Because it worked. Yeah, are you max level? You are max level. But I might get another regression. Who knows? I love it when there's a pile of enemies that you can't see because the fire's coming down. You max level? You are. You're also max level. Go away this. I don't know why it gave me this. I don't think there's ever a situation where I use that. Procreate. All sweeps gain... Yeah, sure. That seems useful. I don't think I would have taken Overwork this time, even though I do think Overwork is like maybe the most powerful thing that there is that you can get for most normal games. Because what it does is it just goes, hey, you know that... Oh, that was a worry. You know that everything that buffs it one time, this time it buffs it twice. Yeah, that's huge. Make peace with an enemy. Who do I want to make peace with? Probably spells. I'm actually slightly worried here. I almost lost to my rebellion counterpart. I need aggression. No, I need aggression. Aggression? All of you are useless. Just gotta hope that... Okay, we can smoke King of Nature pretty well. Which is good, because we're getting them a lot. I should have taken the +10 to, +10 when I re-roll, just for the amount of times I'm re-rolling on these guys. Not worth taking. I think it is. Time. Yes, okay, good. We need regression, please. Regression. 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 Oh. Look at that. Give me another Gigantamax, Mr. Jack of the Rainbows. I mean, no. None of these are good. I should have picked the one that was vaguely good, which was the leveling up, because it would have gotten us at least a level up. It was a wild card. Would it have mattered in the long run? Not sure it would have mattered against this guy. The 3 copies of the next card you put in. So I could throw in that, then get regression buff. Not bad. Throw in this, get 3 of them, regress them, then buff. Let's let that fail. I can't believe I'm losing that fight. I'm not losing the fight! I am losing the war though. No, I'm not. Level up. Are we at the point where we need to level up? No. I don't know if there's anything that you can give me that can buff me. I really thought regression brought you back to like the absolute lowest. Brought you back to 1, but I think it just brings you back 1 space. Poison's pretty useful, but I think you just want more of the enemy. Anything I hear I'd want? No. If you could give me like 50 regressions, I'd be really happy, thanks. That's all I ask for. Need that one. Back to level 1, it says. When we Right, so they should be level 1. Got those +2s on there. Ooh, final bit. We could win here, we could lose. I'm not 100% sure. Did I immediately make a mistake there? No, they can't add anything. Okay. Bring it on. Come on. Yes. I think I don't know if we would have succeeded if it was any other king that we were fighting. I'm not 100% sure we would have. Anyway, that was a good way to end the stream. I hope everyone had fun. It was very, very chill today, but that's just how I felt like doing stuff today. I'll see you all on Wednesday for Pillars of Eternity. I'll see you on Friday for more Guild Wars 2, but until then,